Surprise, surprise. It's me, Carsey. You know that because you're right here on my page. I am going live as a surprise at noon-ish on a Friday-ish to tell you guys that I just launched a Kickstarter, and the purpose of it is to sell copies of my new album, Love and Rage. The album's going to be out in April, but you can pre-order it on the Kickstarter right now, and you can also pre-order like t-shirts and vinyl records, and you can ask me to call one of your senators or congresspeople and yell at them for you. The album is called Love and Rage, and so the theme of the Kickstarter is also Love and Rage, so you can get love-themed stuff and rage-themed stuff. And when you get the album itself, you're going to notice that there's also two kinds of songs. There's love songs and rage songs. I find both to be really very useful. So I'm going to play you guys one of the songs on the album. And I also want to say I'm doing something, in addition to going live as a surprise, I'm doing another unusual thing, which is I'm going to try and read some comments. So if you guys are tuning in, it looks like some of you are, feel free to say hello in the comments and I will actually read them. Like I can see Adam Connor Sachs says, "Thanks for the live music." And I say to you, Adam, you're very welcome. And thank you for listening and for sending money, as I have seen you do before. So I'm going to start with this love song. I'm going to try and just drop in over the month and play you one song at a time from the record, just as a little preview. I hope you guys can hear. Tell me if I'm too quiet or if the guitar is too quiet. You can tell me that in the comments. This song is called Mercy. You got a love that keeps me warm, slow rolling like a thunderstorm, low humming like a summer night. You got a love that treats me right, got lucky running into you, half grown at only 22. Back when I was the loving kind, you had a love to ease my mind, and the world burns on below. But how sweet the world could be if every heart could know the mercy that you show to me. You got a love that knows the way, slow falling like a snowy day, soft glowing like a winter night. You got a love that shines a light. How crazy after all these years, you'd still be moving me to tears. So happy just to lie me down beside a love that sticks around. And the world burns on below, but how sweet the world could be if every heart could know the mercy that you show to me. Ooh. Mercy that you show to me. So that song's called Mercy, and it's one of the love ones on the Love and Rage record. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You do rage just as well. I love to hear that. A lot of people talking about the Shit List video. One of the reasons I decided to play the Mercy song today is because yesterday I released a video for Shit List, which is absolutely a rage song. I think those two songs kind of balance out the album. Shit List, heavily on the rage side. It's about shouting down fascists, which I think is an important life skill. And then that song Mercy is a love song that I wrote for my husband. But I will say that what they have in common is they're trying to make the connection between the personal and the political. And I think that's one of the themes on the whole album, Love and Rage. So in that song Mercy, I'm saying how sweet the world could be if every heart could know the mercy that you show to me. So I think of it as like, that's where the personal and the political meet. You're trying to create a beautiful, peaceful, loving life for yourself, and that makes you want to create a beautiful, peaceful, and loving life for other people in the world. That's where my heart is anyway. So anywho, the album, I put a link in the post here, and hopefully it showed up on Facebook. I don't know if it did or not. If it didn't, I'll add it later. But if you go to linktree.com/CarcyBlanton, you can find that link, and you can pre-order the album, and I hope you will. I also want to mention I did like an early release of the Kickstarter yesterday, and that was only for Patreon supporters and Rent Party backers, and a lot of them already supported it. So by the time I made it public, like an hour ago, we were already almost at the goal, and that just really makes me feel a lot of love, especially because you guys have been supporting me and my band through this entire pandemic year, and I've been seeing so many musicians struggling, and I feel really, really fortunate that you guys are making sure we aren't struggling that hard, and also that you want the album. That also warms my heart. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? Nice things. Vicky supported. Thank you, Vicky. Oh, you guys are just being nice. That's all I'm seeing in the comments here. If you have any questions for me, feel free to drop them. I'm probably going to log off here in a minute. I wanted to do just a really quick surprise concert, and I'm so happy so many of you tuned in. That's really fun. Show off, says Jonathan. Definitely showing off about having made my Kickstarter, getting close to making my Kickstarter goal. In whatever this has been, 26 hours or something. Absolutely showing off, and thank you guys for giving me a reason to do that. Another thing I want to say about the Kickstarter, there's a couple special rewards on there that I haven't offered anywhere else. One is a private Zoom concert with just me, and the idea behind that is you and your family, or you and some of your friends or your coworkers can hire me to Zoom in to your living room and do a private concert for you. You can have as many people as you want. I think Zoom supports up to 100 people. So if you want to split that reward with another friend who wants to see a concert, absolutely do. There's also a version of that with the full band, Joe and Pat, who you guys are mostly very familiar with. Oh, somebody's watching from Ireland. God, I love you guys so much. I miss Ireland horribly, just horribly. I think about you all the time. I watch Irish movies just so I can listen to the accent. And the final reward I want to mention from the Kickstarter is there's a creativity workshop, which is something I've only done once so far. I did it only for patrons, and that was sort of an experiment to see how it went. And I thought it went really great, and I really enjoyed doing it. Creativity and the creative process is something I think about a lot. So if you're a teacher, or you have some kind of a class or a course or a group where you maybe have a creative writing group or anything like that, I would love to do a Zoom creativity workshop with you guys. It's pretty interactive. It's 3 sessions. You can do it in 1 day or 2 days. And I find it really fun. So that's a little tour of the Kickstarter. And thank you guys again. You're just being really sweet. Every time I look at the comments, I'm like, oh, they're just so nice. You guys are really good to the people. So thank you again, and I'm going to log off here, and I will log back on at some other surprise time. And meanwhile, check out the Kickstarter. Oh, one other thing. In the Kickstarter video, you can hear 5 of the songs from the new record, just little clips. So if you want to know what the new record sounds like, you can go watch the Kickstarter video, and then you'll know. All right, love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a great weekend. Mwah. Love and rage.